Oi lads, my name's Ian, and this is our podcast. We call it the Powermetal Podcast, and I say we because I got Powertom here with me,
Yes, hey guys, it's your boy Powertom This Memes, and welcome to the Powertom Podcast. That's what we call it.
and I guess it's time for me to go back to my normal accent.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's not very nice. It's not polite, and it's
Yeah,
it's just not good.
it's racist, man.
It
So,
yeah, I'm not gonna
should
go
we
there.
start by saying what we're gonna do later today, like later on Saturday?
Yes, later today we will be live streaming on
Yeah.
twitch.tv/ Powertom
Although
Elite.
although we didn't have 15 likes, but we made an exception for
Yeah, it's
this
not
one.
actually going to be the podcast live stream. It will be a bit of a different scheme
Yeah,
of things,
a different
but
format.
yeah, but if you do like the podcast and you enjoy, you will definitely like it, and you should come on
Yeah,
over and
if
watch us
you
live.
like movies and games and and that kind of nerdy shit,
Yes.
you should probably tune in. We're gonna do separate videos announcing it in each of our channels. I will also announce it in my Facebook page and Twitter page, both of which are linked in the description.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do an announcement. You know that, right?
What?
It's like, is maybe I'll do a tweet, but it just yeah, I'm not gonna do an
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
video. And it's not,
Just,
it's not very nice. I'm not gonna
just,
do.
just tweet it. Just tweet it.
I'm probably just gonna tweet about it. Yeah.
Just tweet it. It, it's good. It's good. It's okay.
Yeah, great. So without
Let's
wasting
get
time, what
yeah.
are we gonna be talking about today?
Game of Thrones,
Game of
as
Thrones, yeah,
usual. Yeah.
primarily.
And children's card games.
Children's card games, hooray, fantastic.
Yay!
And which one of these children's card games?
Uno.
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 Dos, tres, cuatro?
Yeah.
Right. No, it's gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL
Yeah.
stuff and also
Yeah.
some dueling stuff.
It's gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links mostly. You know, we got some new game mechanics in the TCG and a new field, so I'm gonna explain that shit. And part-time here, I guess, is gonna talk about Duel Links for a bit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really know a lot about the IRL stuff, but I do
Yeah, I
play
know
a lot
more
of
about that shit.
mobile game,
Yeah, we both do.
part of Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we might
First,
do some gameplay later.
yeah, probably not. I
Maybe
don't
not.
want to say, but
May maybe yes, maybe
maybe,
not. We don't
maybe,
know.
could
Nobody
happen.
knows.
Everything is a possibility.
You know, it's not an Iron Mark 42 video without an announcement. This is an announcement, lads, but not really.
Yeah, but not really. So,
But the
uh,
stream announcement counts.
God damn
So
it,
yeah,
God fucking damn it, I'm not gonna be able to say a sentence this time. It's not gonna happen.
yeah,
Are
you're
you
not gonna.
done with the announcements, my boy? Are you ready to continue on?
Yeah,
Do
in
you?
case.
Hey,
Wait.
listen. If you want to announce something else, it's great. You can take it out of your system by now.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, in case you didn't watch our last podcast, and my old cameraman didn't watch it, just tell him that he is fired again.
Hey, wait, can you fire somebody twice? Is that a double negative? Because if it's a double negative, then it means it's a positive. So you
No,
basically hired
N-
him again.
no. Actually,
No, just no.
it's just a reminder. That's all.
That's
That's all.
just a reminder. Okay, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
reasonable, reasonable.
Well, actually, still 15 likes in the video will get you a legit live stream.
15 likes and
So,
Iron will kill
so,
himself on stream.
uh, 50 likes and 12 jars of cookies, and part-time will do a face reveal. There you go.
No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's about 6 minutes into our recording, more like five because we certainly didn't fuck up on our first attempt,
Yeah.
on our first intro.
Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows it, but you got a secret smile, and you use it only for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
So
we should
you
actually get into
you
Game of
wanted to say
Thrones.
something, so just go
Yeah,
on.
I wanted to say that this episode we didn't really have anything important. We didn't have
Yep.
really something you know the strong
What?
point of the episode, like right. Episode 2 we had Missandei. Episode 3 we had Cersei. Like we didn't really have anything important in this episode, so
Yeah.
I let you start and talk about what you liked the most. Although we didn't really have
You
any
want me
tickets.
to tell you what I liked the most about this episode?
Yes, I would desire
Dude,
that.
dude, you know exactly what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about the battle.
The
Man,
battle, yes,
the
the
battle.
ending, and the
I
battle,
mean,
and Jamie
uh,
sinking into nothingness as
yeah.
the
And
episode finishes.
Saint Braun, man.
Yes, and Braun,
Good shit.
yeah, Braun, the killer of
Braun.
dragons,
The Dragon Slayer.
the Dragon Slayer. Yes, that's a good name.
Yeah. You can now call him Natsu.
It's King
Whoever
Slayer
got
and
that
Dragon
reference
Slayer.
can leave a comment down below. By
Yeah,
the way, if you get the references we make, just leave a comment. It's good. It's
or
good.
or don't. I mean,
No, do.
it is up
We,
to you. Hey, listen, wait.
you are
Don't
in.
wait. If you get the reference, don't leave a comment. That it's reverse psychology. Shut up. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but
Don't certainly do not leave a comment. If there's
uh,
anything you have to do, if you get the reference, don't leave the comment.
okay,
Reverse psychology always works, my boy.
okay, lad. Okay.
All right. But seriously though, how epic was the goddamn fight?
I mean,
I mean, it was.
Danny just, Danny just wiped the floor with the Lannisters' asses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more like burn the floor, but yeah, I get what you're
yeah.
saying, but I think I believe that if it was just the two armies clashing and the Dothraki didn't have the fire support, the air support, the Lannisters could have easily gotten them. Like they had the strategic advantage because they had spears and shields against a cavalry charge, and you know that
Strategy is useless
no.
against a bunch of wild people.
No, strategy is
They're,
what beats wild people. They
they're
don't have
primitive.
it like
They're primitive. They are. You cannot expect what they will do. You
yeah,
just
and that's
can't.
why you beat them. I don't understand your point here, but I
My
think
point is,
the only reason
you
that the
can't
Thraki won
expect the unexpectable.
is
That's my point.
because they had the fire support, the air support. It's like bringing an F-16 in
Yeah, I
a
guess it
goddamn medieval
helped.
fight.
I guess Drogon helped a bit.
Just a
Yeah,
tiny bit, yeah, just a little
just
bit.
a teeny tiny bit. Yeah.
How much from a scale from 1 to wait, let me think of something. From a scale from
What?
1 to Joffrey's dead, did you enjoy Danny's dragon getting hit?
1.
What? What?
1.
Hey, listen, I'm one of those
Look,
people. I know I'm not in the
in
majority, but I'm one of those people that actually wanting the dragon to die and fall down, and Daenerys dine with him, and we will all be very happy.
in case you didn't know, that dragon was Drogon, not Viserion, not Rhaegal, Drogon.
I mean, yeah, nobody
You know
cares.
the one
That's,
people care about, the
I,
one with the most screen time, and the one who actually has some character development. And yes, a dragon had character development.
only in Game of Thrones.
What?
Only in Game of Thrones does that happen.
Not really. There are a bunch of movies with dragons where where dragons just talk.
I don't know what movies you are into and what kind of
No,
stuff you're
no,
watching when you're on drugs,
no,
but sure, yeah, dragon stuff. Yes,
they're
that's
pretty
true,
old
Iron Mark.
movies.
Yes,
They're
dragon
pretty old.
stuff.
They're pretty old movies. Let me try finding them while you talk a bit. Okay?
Yeah, but the fight was really epic, and I think it was Battle of Bastards kind of level. It was really big, amazing,
No,
fantastic.
no, no,
No,
not
are you? I
no.
mean, I'm not saying I enjoyed it more than the Battle of Bastards. That's
Yeah, I
certainly
know
a
you're not
no.
saying that, but it was not at that scale. It was more like the Blackwater battle,
I
more
mean,
like that.
you could. I don't know, man. I think it was pretty big. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was pretty fantastic.
it was. Yes, it was. But I guess the lakes in Game of Thrones are pretty abnormal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. One thing I wanted to ask you if you understood because I haven't really understood myself.
Yeah, what up?
Is did the entire convoy get destroyed, or did a part of it enter King's Landing? You know, with gold and wheat and stuff.
I
Because
don't know,
yeah, because
because
I didn't actually
if they
realize.
don't, Cersei is at a pretty bad place actually, isn't
Yeah,
she?
that is very true. 'Cause Cersei has her back against the wall. Because I mean,
Yeah.
um, if she doesn't have any money, she doesn't have any food. And Dany's right next to King's Landing with a dragon and Dothraki.
Yup.
Yeah, that's not gonna be very good for her. And she doesn't even have Castlery Rock. God damn it, that's not a word. You know
Casterly
what I'm
Rock.
talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, but she might get that back. You know, Euron is attacking
Yeah,
right
but
now
what is Euron going to do? Like come around with his wooden ships against
with
a
his
dragon?
with the greatest armada the that Westeros has ever seen.
I mean, if he gets a couple of ballistas onto his ships, he might be able to do some stuff. But I
But
don't know.
not really.
Yeah,
Not
but
really.
not really. But not really. Um.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't actually know that. Maybe that will be clarified, and I'm sure that will be clarified in the next episode. And I do
Yep.
have to say, the trailer for the next episode was pretty goddamn amazing.
Yep, it was. Man, it was. It looks like John and Danny will get into an alliance. Finally.
Yeah, it had to take a
Finally.
full-grown dragon to convince Jon Snow to
Yeah,
side with Daenerys.
to bend the knee.
To bend the knee as she keeps on goddamn saying, hey, listen, before season 7 I was pretty neutral on Daenerys. Did kind
Yeah.
of like her but not really. And
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. You were you had mixed feelings, right?
yeah, I kind of had mixed feelings about her, but not with the bad meaning of the expression. But now it's just I don't know, man. I've gotten to hate her,
Hmm.
like seriously, like just her attitude
Yeah.
against John, my boy, my my man,
Everybody's boy,
no
man.
homo,
Everybody's boy. Of course, no homo. Never homo. Never.
never.
Hashtag homophobic. Or not. Or
Oh
not.
no, don't
No.
don't. We
Some
maybe
people
at some point we will be able to gain monetization, so that's not very good for you
some
to
people
say.
just got triggered.
Yeah, that is true. That's very true.
We just fucked up by
Yeah,
just by just 2 words, man.
yeah, man. God damn
Two
it.
words.
But I really wanted Jamie to stick that goddamn spear into Daenerys' heart, and she falls down, and we are all very happy. And it didn't really happen though. That's
Yep,
the
didn't happen.
unfortunate thing. I don't think
Actually,
Jamie is dead because if Jamie's dead, then Daenerys Cersei
yep,
doesn't really have a lot of you know
allies.
allies and help, and an actual general
Yep.
to lead her army, which
I
she
know
doesn't.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, um, but yeah, I don't really know. But if he dies, we will certainly know that Tyrion kills her because her brother actually kills her. So
Yep.
yeah, that will clear some things up.
Actually, yeah, I'm still hoping that it's gonna be Jamie that kills her.
Yeah,
That
me
kills her.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, her death alone will be very satisfying, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying this to everybody that is a Game of Thrones fan that I meet. Actually, my favorite moment from the series, the entire series, it was Joffrey's death. I mean, I had that. I screenshotted it and had it as a screensaver for 3 months. For 3 goddamn months.
Wow, man,
Uh,
that's some
from
commitment.
from when it happened. Actually, this time, Cersei's death, I'm gonna have it for like a year, man. A year.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. You gotta
A
have that.
year.
You gotta
A
have that.
year. An
But I
entire
mean,
year.
like as hard as they try, I don't think they will be able to ever create a character as hated as Joffrey.
Yeah, I mean, they tried with Ramsay.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
he
mean,
was a pretty good villain, actually.
yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah, I guess you could
Look,
say that.
look, I'm at the point that I don't really care about heroes. I care their their good villains. Not good like good evil. I mean good development. That
Yeah, I
have good
understand. Yeah,
development.
I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
Yeah, and that actually have a reason for what they're doing. You know?
yeah, they've got a whole
That's always
backstory
good.
and everything because nobody
Yeah.
is actually evil on his own. Like nobody decides to become
Yeah, I
evil
mean
one day.
yeah, unless you're the Joker then just
I mean, the Joker.
we we can talk about it another time.
Yeah, we can't talk about it,
You know?
but yeah, I think what I'm saying is
A
true.
story for another time.
A story for another time. Um, but what I also wanted to talk about is something you
Yep.
probably haven't seen and you probably don't know about, and it's pretty cool and pretty insane.
Test
And
me.
we kind of have talked about it in previous podcasts, I
Ha-
think.
oh, really?
So basically, you remember the scene where Arya was fighting with, well, practicing
With Brienne?
with
Yep.
Brienne, yeah, Brienne of Tarth.
Yep.
So I'm sure you didn't notice it because it was pretty. It wasn't really noticeable. But
What?
when Arya says to her, "You pledged allegiance to what did she says? I think she says you pledge allegiance to both my mother's daughters. I think something like that.
No. She says that she pledged her allegiance to protect my mother's daughters or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, something like that. At that
Yeah.
exact point, there is a
Yep.
figure of a woman walking right behind them at the doorway of um Winterfell behind them.
What?
Yeah, and everybody saying that she
Don't tell
might
me.
actually be Lady Stoneheart.
No,
Yeah, and it's
man.
a pretty low key reference that he.
No.
Yeah, it's
Send a
an.
picture.
Yeah,
Send a
I'm gonna.
picture
I
right
think it's
now.
a GIF.
Right
Wait,
now. It's a GIF? Okay.
it's a GIF, not GIF. God damn it. Wait,
Gift. Gift. It's a gift.
it's a
It
gift.
it's a gift to
Wait, I do
humanity.
have it in image, but
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna send it over right now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't like. I hope it is true because that would be really insane
Yeah, I
if it
mean,
ends up.
then they can do the thing from the books. You know,
I mean,
actually, I
she is
almost,
she
I
is.
almost said the thing from the comics. I mean, I, I
Yeah.
have said so many times that thing happened in the comics that didn't happen or that did happen in the movies or the TV shows that I'm like pretty used to it, and I'm like, oh wait,
Oh wait, it's not a comic.
yeah, it's not a comics. It's a novel. It's a legit novel.
So yeah, she is the
Man,
same. So the image I sent you is from after
yeah,
the her
yep,
first appearance behind them, and it's like after they do a close up on Arya, but I don't
yes.
actually know
They
how
have
to.
another one. They have another one.
Yeah, I think it's the same person. She reappears behind her, and she like kind of looks like Catelyn. I don't
Like,
know, man.
man, do you have it? Can you send it?
I
Can
think
you send it over?
yeah I did send it over the image. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah, I saw it.
Right. It's the
Like, wait, there's another one, or is it just this one?
No, there is a GIF, but wait, how do you send it? I don't know how to use the
Just copy it to your desktop. No, to your
Wait, I can
uh,
download it. I
yeah,
don't know.
download it to your homepage and then just
Um.
send it.
Oh wait, I know how to. I'm gonna send you the link. Yeah, I think that's.
Okay,
I
just
don't
send
have
the
to
link. I can.
download stuff. I'm just gonna send you the link. So yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
That is pretty cool. I'm definitely not going to edit that in the podcast because that would be very
That's
rude of me. And
wait. It could be kind of creepy, so yeah, you
yeah, I
shouldn't.
shouldn't like. That is the very good meme of the podcast. We don't edit shit, and by we I mean
Yes,
I don't edit shit. But yeah, that is pretty interesting. If you can look up the pictures. Just
man,
yeah, isn't that creepy?
man. Spider sense is tingling.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got goosebumps, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes,
I
please,
mean, it's
please make
either
it happen.
it's
Please
either
make it happen.
a mistake of some random actor walking by, or
Yeah, probably not.
it could just be
Something,
a
some
low
things are
key
just
Easter
intentional.
egg, and it could just actually be her, but I don't know.
Look, some things are just intentional. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
could be.
I
It
guess we'll
could be.
find out.
It should be.
It could be. It should be.
Will it though?
I
Will
don't
it
know if
though?
it will. I don't know.
Bitch, it might be.
Bitch, it
Bitch, it
might be.
might. Bitch, it
All
might
the
be.
memes are in line today.
The memes, man.
Um, but
Just
yeah,
expect some memes from the abridged series from
yeah.
that children's card game.
Children's card game.
Yeah,
Since 20 or 19 something. I don't know. I don't know when it began, but whatever.
like 2001, I think the anime.
2001
The anime.
seems reasonable. Seems pretty
Yeah,
legit.
yeah. Dude, I remember some time ago we were talking like we ain't gonna cover anime, and now we're here just talking about a children's card game that is based out of an anime. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
it does
but
feel pretty bad, but I think
yeah,
it's more of a game,
yeah, it's more of
and
a trading card game like the TCG.
yeah, right. I mean, we're not talking about the actual series, but there is some
Yeah,
character and
we
plot
could
on it.
in the future, but
We could and we
yeah,
might, but
but will we though?
will we?
Will
I don't
we?
know.
Will we? Will we not? Just stay
I
tuned
think the
to find out.
podcast is stalling at this point.
Yeah,
So
look, do we have anything else to talk
we
about?
do have there is another thing I want to talk about, and
Oh,
it is so basically in the previous podcast we said that
yep.
Jamie is probably a strategic genius, and he went into
By the
High
looks of it,
Garden.
he is not.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into because he went into High Garden and he left Castery Rock, and he basically baited the Unsullied into taking it, and he had some pretty uh clever strategic
Yeah,
plans
he
by the looks of it, but
his whole strategy was built on the base of like uh like Danny was gonna play it safe.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
right.
she didn't.
But
She is stubborn AF.
don't say that ever again,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
It's not funny.
It's not
It's
funny. It's not good for anybody's
it's
health.
not good for anybody's.
So I shouldn't
Yeah, you know what
actually
I'm gonna
do it.
say at this point. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't say it. Don't say
but
it. That's my
um,
line. That's my line.
no,
Don't do
that's
it.
not your line. What are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
No, what are you what?
No, tell me what you're talking about.
That's like the epitome of my line. Are you a meme
Okay.
right now?
You had to go there, man.
Yeah, that is a little bit acceptable, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But what I wanted to talk about is that there's probably a spy in Daenerys' teeth,
Yeah.
because like all that information, and how can he possibly know all that? Now, after we've seen the fourth episode,
Wait,
that theory
which
might
are the
be
prime candidates?
um yeah, the prime candidates are either Miss Sunday, which nobody will ever suspect, obviously, because she's a little slave
Yep.
girl and she loves
Yes.
Daenerys and stuff. But I don't know. I think
Yep.
she's a little bit sketchy. I don't know if I'm the only one
Kinda.
seeing that.
Maybe.
Obviously, Varys is a very strong candidate as a spy.
Wait. Wait. What
Yeah, I
if?
know it's a shocker.
What if? What? People are sending messages. God damn
Yeah,
it.
didn't you fucking put your phone on vibrate or just
Yeah.
close it? Like
My
Jesus
mistake.
Christ,
My
Jesus
mistake.
Christ!
My
Oh my
mistake.
God.
Sorry, not sorry. Where was I? Oh yeah. What if the spy is actually Grey Worm?
Ooh, that's.
Imagine it. It would be kinda comfortable for Euron, right?
I mean,
Like Grey Worm is the leader of the Unsullied army, and he now commands the army in Casterly Rock. So what if Euron went over and Grey Worm was like, "Hey, I'm with you guys. You know, we're
no, I
bros."
don't. I don't really think like. I think
No, look,
I don't really
uh,
believe that.
imagine something like that happens and like then Euron just backstabs him or something because it's Game of Thrones.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
don't really think that's possible. I think out of
it
all,
would be comfortable.
the Unsullied are probably the most committed out of everybody to Daenerys.
Yes.
Mm, I don't know. I think um
Yeah, I don't have a
I
comeback
mean
on
Tyrion
this, so
could actually be a candidate,
no, not
but I
really.
don't really think because like
He
Daenerys actually.
he hates Cersei more than he hates Joffrey. No, more than he hates Tywin actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true and everything, but
I mean, who said Tywin Lannister's shit's gold, right?
yeah, right.
Yup.
Um, but yeah, what I wanted to say about Miss Sunday is that
Yup.
she's like, she's kind of sketchy, and the fact that Daenerys basically destroyed all the slaves, in the slave
Yeah,
market, and pretty
slavery.
much took her out of her place, and she kind of just serves her as a new master.
Yeah, Danny basically outlawed slavery.
Yeah, and maybe she should like the system, and maybe and like another thing that happened is like
Maybe she was
Davos.
more comfortable with with being a slave.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And another
Yeah,
thing that happened is that Davos spoke to her, and he was like, "I don't recognize that accent. Where are you from?" Because like I don't know, Davos has been talking to her, and she seems like he doesn't
yeah.
really like her, or he finds her like I don't know, a little bit
What?
on the sketchy side, but
A little
I've
bit.
said sketchy
Yes.
about 14 times by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's probably Varys to be real.
Varys. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
prime candidate.
yeah, that is the um.
But remember, when Grey Worm turns on Danny, remember who said it first.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
If it happens. If it
If it
happens.
happens, I will give you a full loaded jar of cookies, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
He said it, lads.
Yeah, I
He
said
said
it,
it.
and
Not
if I say something, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do
okay.
it.
Same goes for me. If you do a face reveal, three
No,
jars of cookies
don't.
and 50 likes. I'll make sure of it.
No. But
Yeah, so we should probably stop stalling and just move to the scoring system, right?
yeah, scoring. I think you
Scoring.
have already given your score.
Yeah, I've
Which is gonna be
already
very
told you what
convenient.
my score is,
Yeah, you've already told me, but you can start and score individually, and then you can do the
yep,
sum up.
I can just move from category to category. Let's go. So, as you know, there are 5 categories. First is the plot. I actually gave the plot a 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 for the plot, very solid. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good. Then the action, I gave the action a 1.5 out of 2.
pretty reasonable.
Yep. Then for music and effects, like we've said in previous podcasts,
Yep.
music, there's always gonna be a one point in this section just for the music. But since we had dragons and dragonfire, I'm just gonna give it a 2 out of 2, man. 2 out of 2.
Yeah, that is pretty solid.
Now, Easter eggs, cameos, and references. I originally had a 1 out of 2, but
But something's gonna change your mind, isn't
but
it?
something did change my mind, and you told me that this would change my mind.
Yep.
Yeah, and it did, man. If it's real, I'm gonna cry so bad. I'm gonna have a nerdgasm.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have a nerdgasm. So I'm just gonna give a 1.5. 1.5 is good.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
1.5 and out of 2. And then we have my personal opinion. My personal opinion is for this episode is 0.8 out of 1. So let me add it up, the score, the final score, because I have the previous score. Now I changed it. It's just plus 0.5, I guess. The original score for the Easter eggs, cameos, and references was just 1 out of 2. Now it's 1.5, so just plus 0.5. I know how to math by the looks of it.
Yeah, that is a very good skill to have.
Yeah, not 0.05. No, thank you.
Are you having a tough time? Because if you are,
Now I got it. The final score, the total score for this episode is 7.8 out of 10.
7.8. That's pretty solid. I think that's
It's
the
not just
highest.
solid. It's dragon glass solid.
Dragon glass is not that solid. It's just basically
It's obsidian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that solid. You could say Valyrian steel, but fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for dragon glass.
Dragon glass, yeah.
Great.
No, it's like the wall solid.
The wall solid.
The wall. Yeah.
The wall is made of ice, and ice melts, and it also cracks, so it's not even that solid.
Ice is the solid version of water, so still. My theory is still correct. So
No, your theory is goddamn wrong.
Okay, let's just stop stalling.
Yeah, let's
Let's go for your score now.
Okay,
I gave a 7.8 out of 10. Now, what's your score gonna be? Find out after the commercial break.
No.
Or not.
We don't have that, but maybe if you leave 15 likes and the video gets promoted to everybody.
We could do that, or not.
Maybe if Ironmarks puts all his money into advertising this video
we could
on
do
YouTube, maybe that can happen. But yeah.
Screw the rules. I got money and green hair, or not.
No, that's save that for the second part of the video.
Yeah, the second part.
So yeah, plot is first, right?
Yeah, plot is first out of 3.
So the battle in the end was pretty unexpected, and the whole procedure of the battle and everything was pretty darn good. So
yep.
I think I'm gonna keep the 2.5. I think I scored 2.5 last time. I don't actually remember.
Last time you actually gave it 2.8.
Yeah, right. I think I preferred. I agree with myself right now, because last time was a bit of a plot twist and a lot of strategic thing going on. So
yeah, a bunch of shit happened.
A bunch of shit. Yeah, so I do agree. I'm gonna give it 2.5 for the plot.
2.5. Got that one right.
And then for the glorious action, I'm gonna give
the majestic action.
1.7.
1.7, lads. You're hearing it right now, live, or not?
Yeah, you're not actually hearing live, but sure.
Yeah, next time you might be.
Bitch, you might be.
No, leave it for the second part.
All right. So then we have music and effects,
Yep,
or yeah, right. So which is it too? Like, there's no question about it,
no
and
question.
you talked
Just
about it before, so there's
there's
no
no
real reason
reason
of explaining. So
to go into it more.
yeah.
So
And then
more
we've
than we
got Easter
already
eggs,
have.
cameos, and references,
Of course we do, lad.
which we didn't really have a lot of stuff. We did have one thing that could be considered a reference, which
We
is
had actually wait, what did we have?
I mean, yeah, it is a little bit of a reference. Is Arya and Sansa talking in the
Arya and Sansa talking, the
in
crypts,
the
the
crypts, and then
like
they see
just
Ned's
just
statue.
Bran is an Easter egg on his own.
Yeah, that's true.
Bran is full of reference. He is a reference on his own.
Yeah, Bran is an
Plus,
idea. He's not a person anymore.
yeah, Mira actually referenced her brother who died a bunch of seasons ago.
Yeah, I mean that was I don't
Well,
usually get emotional or actually give a shit about stuff, but when
yeah.
Brian was like, "All right, bye," or whatever wait, what did he say? He's like, "Yeah, I don't need you," or something like that. And yeah, that was pretty rough in my heart. Um,
Yep.
because I realized that Brian
What are you
has
talking about, man?
I don't know that Brian has actual autism, and he is basically, yeah, as Mira said, he died in that
In
cave.
in that cave, in that tree actually. It's a tree. It was a
Yeah,
tree.
that's pretty sad.
Yeah, so out of 2, this category gets a
1.5. I do agree with you.
all right.
And then we have the thingy,
Personal reference,
personal opinion.
which is a zero point 0.1 if I'm not mistaken.
No, that is your personal opinion on the last episode.
No, my personal opinion on the last episode. If you don't believe me, it's zero point 0.5. You can check it on the
Lies
last
and
episode.
deception.
Yeah, lies and deception. It was zero point 0.5 and you know it. You
Lies
heard it.
and deception.
You heard
Shame.
it.
I don't have a bell right now, but if I had one, I would ring it.
What happened to Septonella, man? What
I think
happened?
she's still locked down, and the mountain comes over every now and then. It gives her a bit of a rape, and yeah,
She has a fun time with a mountain, with a
yeah.
peak,
I
with a
think
peak.
Cersei. I think Cersei. Her regular fun schedule is visiting Septonella, going by Marcella, and checking if she's doing good. You know.
Yep.
And yeah, that's
Yep.
it's pretty reasonable, I'd say.
So what's your score? Your personal opinion?
I think last time I gave it was 0.9.
Wait, let me check it.
I think is that correct?
Last time, actually, yeah, it was a zero point 0.9.
I do want to continue with that pattern, and it is Game of Thrones, and I think my personal opinion will always be 0.9 because I am a fanboy, and yeah,
Fanboy.
that's just a thing. So yeah, I think I will continue.
8.6, you're just helping my theory,
Wait,
Mr.
say that
Fanboy
again?
Elite. You're just helping my theory, lad.
Yeah.
Mr. Fanboy Elite.
I mean, I think it was pretty reasonable. Okay, my score was pretty reasonable, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess.
okay.
I guess.
So what does it all add up to?
It's the final score is drum roll.
Um,
Just put a drum roll
yeah, sure. I'm
here,
I'm gonna do that total.
definitely, and it is a commercial break.
God fucking damn it, man!
I had to
You
get there,
had
man.
to go there.
That's my line. Now you
No,
get
that's
copyrighted.
don't you can't copyright your line, okay? You're not in
I
a
can
position to do
copyright
that.
anything. You know what? I copyright the word copyright.
Uh, you're
There
gonna
you
copyright the
go.
word podcast, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe we're gonna
I
end up
don't
like the
know.
Fine Bros.
Yeah. Well, anyways, your total score is 8.6 out of 10.
8.6. Okay.
It's
Pretty reasonable.
actually it's 0.8 points, if I'm not mistaken, if my math are correct, more than my score. Yep,
Yeah. Seems pretty legit. Seems pretty reasonable.
it is, lad. It is.
I think every episode actually gets better, and I'm gonna be very surprised on how they're gonna be able to keep that up and how in the heck can they do that. Like it's pretty
Maybe,
awesome.
maybe second to last episode, Benjamin will come back and save John.
Don't say stuff, okay? Don't.
Staff. It's a staff, man. A spear. A
It's a
staff.
staff, okay? It's a
It's a
magical staff. Don't say stuff.
staff.
Staff. It's
Staff.
personnel.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, we're not doing vocabulary right now, so
So
what were
yeah.
you gonna say
Yeah, I
about
was
stuff?
going to say that our Mark is a terrible channel, and you should all unsubscribe and dislike the video. No, I'm kidding. You should just unsubscribe. Don't dislike the video.
Do that, and your favorite YouTuber, Powertom Elite, will no longer have a head.
um, maybe I don't even have a head. Maybe I don't even exist.
Dun dun
Maybe if you look behind you, I'll be
dun.
there. Did you actually look?
Powertom, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm just chilling, just watching you.
What the fuck?
Um, all right, let's quit
Are
stalling
we
and
actually allowed? Are we actually allowed to use that kind of language over here?
I don't
I'm,
think so. I think your channel will be destroyed if we do that.
yeah. So, if you're a parent and your child is watching, we are sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, we're not actually sorry. We're sorry, but not really.
Yeah, but actually, your child says worse things than we do.
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you shouldn't break it to them, but that is true.
yeah. Well, in case you didn't know, now you do.
But yeah, I think it is time to move on to the second part of the podcast. What do you think?
Yeah, we should do that.
We should do that, and
Wait, what was the second part again?
the
What was
second
it?
part was children's card games.
Yeah, children's card games
So,
that are based on popular anime from the 2000s.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
technically, well, I'm not gonna say that. Just scratch that. I was about to say something, but it doesn't
yeah.
really matter.
Just say it. Just go with
So
it.
what you were about to talk about? Yeah, sure, that's a thing. That's a word. That's a phrase. Is new
Yep.
mechanics that will be introduced into Yu-Gi-Oh, and new
In the
systems and everything.
TCG, yeah. In case
So,
you didn't know, this summer, this new summer season, a new anime started in the Yu-Gi-Oh series, a new series. In case you didn't know, that shit happens. Yugi is no longer the protagonist, and we have a new game mechanic. With every new series, we had a new game mechanic. Uh, we got introduced pretty early on with the fusion monsters. Then we had synchro monsters. Then Xyz monsters, pendulum monsters, and now we have link monsters.
so wait, polymerization and fusion monsters were like a thing that was introduced later into the point of the game.
No. Actually, it was look, every new protagonist of the series actually was they were actually specializing in each summoning technique. So Yugi was mainly tribute summoning and normal summoning and shit. Then the next one was fusion. Next one synchro. Next one Xyz.
But
Then
what about ritual summoning?
ritual.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there is that.
Yeah, that nobody cares.
Nobody cares. There's nothing.
No, nobody cares.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean,
sure.
well, I guess Pegasus cares. He has relinquished, I suppose.
Oh, right. The most annoying shit to deal with online.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
I know what you mean. Then we had Xyz, Pendulum, and now Link monsters.
Right. So I'm not actually familiar to any of the new mechanics other than fusion monsters because I've
Yeah,
just been playing the
you
game.
you
So
you
we're
want me
not.
to explain the rest, like synchro, axes, pendulum, and then link, or do you want me to just explain link?
I think you should just explain Link because in order for us to or for you to explain everything else, it will probably have to be a 3 hour
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
And
Actually, I will have to do a separate video on this. Hashtag shameless promotion,
hashtag
as
seven
al
promotion.
as always.
Yeah, but we might actually talk about it a little bit on stream. Might could.
So, actually, the field actually changed as well. But before I move to that, I'll have to explain how link summoning works.
Yeah, how does it work?
So, link summoning. Link monsters, they have no levels, no ranks like Xyz monsters don't have levels, they have ranks. Link monsters don't have any of that. They have a link number. Now, according to that link number, that number shows how many monsters you have to tribute for a link summon. So one
Right.
of one of the new cards is Decode Talker. He's like the new Dark Magician. When I say the new Dark Magician, I mean like Dark Magician was to Yugi. Now Decode Talker is like that to the new protagonist. I mean, yeah. Let's not go into that.
Yeah, right. I think people are pretty familiar with
Yeah,
that, so yeah.
yeah. So uh, Decode Talker has a link number of 3. So, uh, the wait, I have some info here. I'm trying
You're trying
to,
to read and talk at the same time. That's not really gonna work
yeah,
out,
I'm
but
trying to see what I'm gonna say. Actually, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This guy explains it pretty awfully. So, uh, now that I look to it, here it says that Decode Talker needs at least two effect monsters and then one more monster as a tribute.
so
Uh,
what does it differ from tribute summoning then?
no, it's special summoning because Link monsters are actually a part of your extra deck.
Yeah, sure, but like where do they go on the field?
Oh, I'm gonna explain that later. I'm gonna explain that later.
Okay, yeah.
So, Link monsters go on the extra zone, the extra monster zone on the field.
Is is there an extra monster zone? Is that new?
Yeah, it's a new part of the field. I'm gonna go into that more later. So, each Link monster has effects, and like every other effect monster, some might not have effects, but still, they're pretty good. I mean, Decode Talker is pretty worse than Dark Magician now that I look of it. He only has 2,300 attack and no defense, meaning that Link monsters cannot be set or go into defense mode.
Wait, why? What?
Yeah.
I mean, he can
No,
have zero defense, but you can still set him.
no, you can't.
Oh, you can like they just cannot be set, right?
Yeah, they just so cards uh like what? Give me an example of a card um that actually flips a card
Like Karibo, for example.
not Karibo. Yeah, that would not work actually. Now that you say, like Sphere Karibo, that would not work. Windstorm of Ataqua would not work. Econ, one effective enemy controller, would not work
What do you mean they wouldn't work? Like
because
you cannot target them?
no, you can target them, but you cannot turn them to defense position.
Like they just don't have defense position in their
Yeah, they
dictionary.
only have attack position.
I mean, I think what they should have done is if they were ever to be flipped to defense position, they would just get destroyed. So they could be like
Well,
countered by stuff.
not. That's not really fair. So,
I don't know.
yeah. Wait. Now to explain. To no, shit. I
To
forgot that.
explain, yeah, explain is a
To
word.
explain is a new word. Hashtag Powermetal memes. Um, Now, to explain the field, I'm actually gonna send you a picture of Decode Talker.
Is he a very handsome man?
Yep, I guess. I
Hashtag no
guess he
homo.
is. No homo. Never. No homo.
So
So,
I haven't figured out like how do they interact with like actual monsters on the fields.
oh, they have effects. They
Oh,
have
so
effects.
is it just their
No,
effects?
look, you can, look. You know where in the monster card you have the title on top, the art in the middle, and then the um, something like a thingy where some of the characteristics of the card are mentioned, like the type and the attack and defense. Now in Link monsters, the link number. Wait a second. The effects and like where it says like spellcaster or fiend or dragon and effect or non-effect, wouldn't write effect if it was a non-effect. uh, Under that, directly under that, it says exactly what you need to tribute. Like in Decode Talker, it says 2 or more effect monsters, and
Right.
his link number is 3. Wait, I'm actually sending that. Wait a sec, I can do it. So, you got it?
Um, maybe. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
You got it. So,
Ooh, that dude looks pretty cool.
yep, that dude actually looks pretty cool. So, as you can see, under we actually have a new type of monsters, the Cybers monsters. It's like what I said, spellcaster, dragon, and things.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that's a new type of monster. Like look, you see in the art, where the art is in the card, you kind of have some arrows pointing somewhere.
What? I
You
don't
ha
see it.
In Decode Talker, you have one arrow pointing like straight ahead. One,
Oh, you mean the red arrows?
yeah, the red arrows,
Right.
the arsenals and speedies.
What?
Yeah, whoever got that reference, don't comment.
Don't comment.
So,
Whatever you do.
don't. Well, I'm actually sending you another picture of the new field.
Yeah, I would love that too. I'd love to see that because like I don't really know what it
Yeah,
entails, but
well, now you do. So, now, let me explain the field. The field is now 5 monster zones, as always. And down below we have 5 spell and trap card zones. One field card zone, the extra deck zone, the graveyard zone, and the deck zone. We also have 2 pendulum zones, which are in the spell and trap card zones the in the far right and far left.
right?
If you
Yes, yes.
Yeah, these used to be a different part of the field. Like you had 5 spell and trap card zones, 5 monster zones, and 2 pendulum zones. Like in between them. In between them,
Okay, right.
there were a different part. Now they are mixed in with the spell and trap card zones. Now you can see on top of the monster zones Two zones, they are the extra monster zones. This is where monsters from the extra deck are placed.
Right.
And
Well,
also, this is where link monsters come into play.
so
Link mon.
is
So,
there just like two slots for them?
two. Two. One for each player. Now, the first player that summons a monster can choose which one to use.
Right.
The other, and when they summon an extra deck monster in that extra monster zone, that monster zone is theirs, and the other one automatically becomes their rivals, their opponents. And when the extra deck, the extra monster zones are are empty again, each player can also can choose again which one to use.
I mean, does it matter?
Well, yes, actually, it does. So, if you see the red arrows in Decode Talker,
Yeah.
you see it. So, the arrows which point, no, the monster zones that are pointed by those arrows can also be used as an extra monster zone. So, you
Oh.
have you have Decode Talker on the right monster zone. Now, the far left monster zone that is pointed by the arrow, you can summon either a normal monster or an extra monster zone, and where the arrows point, you can summon there.
All right.
So
I get it. I get it now.
you can chain different link monsters to have actually every monster zone be a extra monster zone as well by link monsters. Actually, each link monster has their arrows, the placement are different. So one
Yeah,
might
that
be
makes sense.
just the right and the left, and another might be just the top and the bottom. Also, if you see Decode Talker's effect,
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
the
that.
first effect, it reads this card gains 500 attack for each monster in its linked zone. Linked zones, as I said, are the zones that are pointed by the red arrows.
Yeah, right.
So, you see the arrow pointing upwards. That goes to the opponent's monster zone. So, the opponent should be able to use uh, in their in that slot an extra monster, an extra deck monster, and when a monster is set or placed there, this card Decode Talker gains 500 more attack.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
a pretty cool effect.
So right, so you'll have to like play around and summon your stuff at special position, and your opponent will have
Yeah,
like
and then you
don't.
can summon other cards from your extra deck,
Yeah.
like synchro monsters and Xyz monsters and
So
fusion
wait,
monsters and all kinds
for
of
the
things.
extra deck, is it a maximum of 10 or what is it?
No, it's actually 15.
Oh, 15. Wait, that's
15.
changed, right?
No.
No, it was always 15.
Yeah, it was always 15.
Okay then. All right.
Yeah, that shit remains the same.
So you'll probably have to choose like between linked monster and like other monsters that go in the extra zone, cause
Yeah.
yeah, that would be pretty tight. So
Look, that's what changed actually many of the mechanics of the old decks that people were using, uh, like the Stardust Dragon deck that had many synchro monsters. Now, to summon these synchro monsters, you might want to have some link monsters in there as well, like Decode Talker and other things that actually, right now, only three link monsters are available. Available,
a
yeah,
vertebra.
available.
You got a little bit
Yeah,
of Daenerys in you right now.
yeah. available in the TCG. They were in the structure deck, Link Strike. Link Strike. Let me Google that
Yes,
uh,
Googling on the podcast. Hashtag
on the
quality.
spot. Yeah.
So from what I
So,
understand, the meta will probably change very much with the
yes.
new
Yes.
stuff.
Yes. It will.
I hope like the new stuff
Many
isn't
many
too
people were
OP.
actually unhappy about it
Yeah,
because
that was
many
kind of
things
was
changed.
what I was about to
There was
say.
Fun fact, there's always an outrage when a new game mechanic is announced. When
Yeah,
Synchro Monsters
that
were
seems
announced,
reasonable.
outrage. Xyz, outrage. Pendulum, outrage. Now Link Monsters, outrage. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool when they release new game
Yeah.
mechanics, as long as they are not too overpowered, and they overshadow some of the older stuff. Like if they're
Yeah,
there
look,
to, add
some
something or
some
change
decks were
stuff up.
actually too OP, and I think that's why they introduced this game mechanic, because people were just spamming Xyz and Synchro Monsters everywhere. They were just summoning a bunch of monsters in one turn.
Wait, did you just summon a bunch of monsters?
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were doing. So I guess Link monsters will actually help with that.
Yeah, that is a pretty interesting choice on
Yeah,
switching up the mana and everything. But
yeah.
yeah,
If you remember fusion summoning, you can actually fuse monsters from your hand. You don't need to actually control them. For Synchro, Xyz, and Link summoning, you actually have to control them. They actually have to be in your field to use them as materials.
right.
Yeah,
Right. So I mean, we could actually go into some of the other mechanics on a different podcast and everything, but
yeah, we could.
yeah, I think links will have to do for now, and yeah, I think from what it sounds like, it's gonna be pretty good, and maybe they could introduce like some cards that would change the position of certain monsters on the field, so you like move it one tile to the right or to the left. That would change things up, or
Oh, so they can link other
yeah, I
zones,
think that would be
multiple
pretty cool if
zones.
they
Yeah,
introduce
that
spell
would be
cards or something that would
interesting.
do that.
Or actually, a good idea would be to change the arrows that point to the link zones.
Yeah, that as
A
well.
special
That as
effect.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of possibilities with
like
this new mechanic.
you could have another monster, another link monster from starter deck. Its name is Link Spider, and it only points towards the bottom, like the slot,
So
the
like
zone
one of
below,
your monsters.
like the zone below it is a link zone. So that's also an extra deck zone. They
Right.
could
Yeah.
change it like do it like to be like Deco Toxic or like other future link monsters. That could be quite good, quite game changing.
Yeah. Right. Right.
But I guess we're overdoing it with link monsters in the new field. So I guess.
I think
Oh,
we
by the
might
way, wait,
have to.
wait,
Oh
wait.
yeah.
Before before you start, I should explain that something that some people might not know. The minimum for a deck, for a normal deck, is actually 40 cards, and the maximum is 60 cards. Uh, the rule of 3 also applies, which means only 3 copies of the same card is allowed in one deck,
Yeah. Right.
meaning no more than 3 blue eyes, no more,
No more than three enemy controllers.
no more than 3 red eyes, I
I
suppose.
don't know. It's a lot
Yeah,
of the rule
yeah,
applies to a lot of
you,
cards.
yeah, you get what we mean. Also, yeah, no, actually, that's about it. That's about it.
Right. So I think now that we talk about some IRL stuff, which maybe at some point they will be able to actually come into the mobile game, which what are we
Yeah,
gonna be?
the Dual Links.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, a very addicting app,
Yeah,
which
actually, it's kind of funny. Like the new game mechanic is Link Monsters, and the name is Dual
yeah,
Links.
I didn't actually think about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
Link Monsters might be quite closer than we think, man.
Ooh, I don't think they'll introduce Link monsters before introducing, the older new stuff. Older new stuff? Yeah, sure.
Older new, like Synchro, Xyz, and
Yeah,
yeah.
that stuff. I mean, the good thing is that
What?
before they'll be able to add all that stuff in the game. Like we will have content to play on the mobile app for pretty much ever.
Yeah, I mean until everybody empties every pack that is released about every month, it will be it will take about an eternity.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
An
it's kind of like
eternity.
Pokemon Go, where it's like they can pretty much add content to the game forever. With the new Pokemon games and everything.
You had to go there.
I had to go there, and I had to compare
You
Yu-Gi-Oh
had
with
to do,
Pokemon.
you had to talk about something dead.
It's not dead if some people are still playing it.
It
Now I
it's
don't want to
more
say I'm one of those people,
it's more dead
but I
than
might be.
Superman in BVS.
That was never alive to die. It was just it didn't ever actually live.
Yeah.
How can something die if it never lived in the first place?
Hmm.
Boom!
Nice
Explosions.
concept. Nice concept, man.
Wait, how does it go? What is dead may never die. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah. So on the game
Yeah.
that we both play and we both enjoy,
Duel Links.
Duel
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Links.
Duel Links. Yes.
Um, the World Cup thingy majig tournament
What?
is starting. Like what, in 1 or 2
The
days?
World
The
Championship.
World
Yes.
Championship ship
I
stuff.
think it has actually already begun. I
Has
think
it?
it
Because
did
like I
this
got
week.
200 gems from it today, so I don't.
200. Yeah, I did too, but well, wait, let me check. You talk, I check, okay?
Yeah, you can check, but yeah. So I mean, it's pretty
I do the
interesting.
checking. I do the checking here, in case you didn't know. Fun fact.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting how the meta is gonna go with the new Naturia decks, the new Phoenix decks, the new Ninjas, the new
Yep.
XYZ. There's a lot of new decks
Which is
introduced into
not
the game.
Xyz. Which is not Xyz.
No, it's not, but
Yep.
it could have happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
somebody actually told me before that pack came out. He actually told me in a message, the XYZ monster is coming in the new pack, and he was like XYZ, and I'm like, wait, you mean Xyz? And he's like, yeah, whatever. I didn't even check who
to
was that.
confirm it, yeah.
To confirm it, I'm like, okay, I'll take your word. Alright.
Yeah, it
I'm
didn't
like,
it
yay,
didn't really happen.
Xyz is happening. Link monsters are closer than we think. Well, then the new pack comes out, and I was actually disappointed. I go there, I see XYZ Dragon Cannon, and I'm like, you little shit.
You just lost monetization from your channel forever.
What?
You just lost monetization from your channel forever. 100%.
Why?
Because you just swore, and you can't do that on YouTube. It's not.
We've already done that
Doesn't even matter.
multiple times.
Doesn't
Well,
even
that
matter.
was in the Game of Thrones section, so I guess that was acceptable
We're talking
there.
about children's card games. You're not supposed to swear.
Sorry, not sorry.
Alright, so,
Well,
yeah, there is
so I'm
that,
like,
and,
I was pretty mad at him. I was pretty hyped for Xyz monsters to get into Duel Links, but it didn't happen.
I mean, it is gonna
I
happen eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually. If that person is watching right now, you're fired, and you're not the cameraman. You're fired.
Stop firing people.
I'm firing people left and right, everywhere. Everybody's fired.
Okay, great, fantastic. I'm glad that got sorted out.
Yeah, Everybody's fired. Fired.
So right now we do have the dual-time
Sorry,
event. We
sorry, people. The mic just got hit by my fist
Oh, I didn't
for
hear
some
that, but
reason.
it's probably gonna sound terrible, so
Yep.
we apologize. Um,
Apologies
apologies.
to your ears.
The Paradox Bros will come to play as well.
Again, lad.
Again, and I haven't actually gotten the Paradox Bros, as I haven't unlocked them.
Yeah, you were not playing
So
when that happened.
yeah, I wasn't. I'm a pretty new, relatively new player to the game.
You're kind of a newbie, but not
No,
really.
I'm not a newbie, but I'm just new to the game.
Yeah, you're new to the game. You're pretty. You.
I mean,
What's the word?
I am in fact one category above you in online games, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's not talk about
Let's not
that.
talk about that. 'Cause somebody's gonna be really
The
embarrassed.
season is not over yet. This
Yeah.
season is not over yet. Many things could happen.
I mean, I do have finally 3 Phoenixes, and I'm gonna try hard pretty
Yeah.
badly with my
Maybe you
with
should
my
hit
Phoenix
the
deck. So,
maybe you should hit the fountain a bit less.
yo,
You know what I
fun
mean?
fact: I hit the fountain like 20 minutes before we start recording, and it gave me 5 gems. The luck
Let me
was
actually
pretty real.
hit it right now.
You gotta hit the fountain, my boy.
I gotta hit the fountain.
Hit the fountain.
There it goes. There it goes.
Heart of the fountain. Did it give you?
One.
One?
Just one. Just
Yeah, one is good enough. Okay, one is the heart of the fountain.
Damn you.
I mean, if you go throw, the legend says if you go throw that gem
Damn you,
right back into
Konami.
the fountain, it's gonna give
Yep.
you 5 tomorrow. That's what I just heard.
That's the theory. That's
It's like
the legend.
yeah, that's a legend. And then if you plant 5, it's gonna give you 10 next morning. That's how you goes, man. You give to the fountain and it gives you back.
Oh, nice. let me drop. I currently have only 11 gems.
I also heard if you
Let me
convert all your cars, you're gonna get some new pendulum monsters in your account. So you should try that and see.
Let me transfer everything for new.
Just convert
lake
everything.
monsters.
Everything.
Convert. Everything is getting converted.
Yeah, don't.
Even Vagabond is getting converted.
Yeah, the vagabond.
Actually, I have a Vagabond over here. Let me put him on auto duel.
So
For a second.
Yeah. Is there any other event that we are getting? Oh, we do have the 1.5 times XP, which is pretty cool. So we do have 50% off on boosted jewel orbs.
Actually, at the time of us recording this video, we also have Elegant Mai.
Yeah, Elegant Mai has been sticking around for quite some time. I have gotten a lot of the cards for her. I think it's the same for you. I don't know. I kind of just want her to leave because
she mostly gave me how should I say it? Shit.
Yeah, that is a pretty elegant way to put it. Am I right, boys?
That's the right way to put it. It doesn't matter if it's elegant or not. It's majestic.
Yeah, it's very majestic. Very wow.
Majestic. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was great. We got some cards. We got some 28,000 attack cards, which is pretty fantastic. Yeah, just kind of wanted to leave, and I don't know, something else to come over. But I think she's gonna stick until the Paradox Brothers. So, yeah.
No, actually, let me check it after the duel with Vagabond is over. I will double confirm it.
But yeah, that's gonna happen, and then obviously the online rewards and stuff, which are pretty cool. And I mean, if you're a new player to the game, I'd recommend opening, Ultimate Rising. I think, in my opinion, is the best pack. If you're watching, just want some free advice, it's pretty much the best pack, and you should open that. And then you can either go for a water deck, with
Age of Discovery.
Age of Discovery, or I would probably strongly recommend Dawn of Destiny with the current meta. so you can get your Naturia or Phoenix deck running. I think Naturia is
Actually,
very,
if
very easy to
you
get
could
up and running.
also go for a fusion deck or a red ice deck with Crimson Kingdom.
Yeah, Fusion deck is pretty strong, but it's a little bit more hard to obtain.
Yes, it is.
Um,
What is easier to obtain
it is
though?
it is though. I
Zombies.
am gonna say it is better
Zombies.
for battling the NPCs, the Fusion deck,
Yep. But
especially.
zombies, man.
Yeah,
Zombies.
zombies. I mean, for a new
They're also
player,
in the Crimson Kingdom, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, right. They're in the games. Yeah, they're in games like Gerzuki and Red as
Vampire Lord, Red
Vampire
Eye
Lord, you know, Red
Zombie,
as Zombie, all that stuff. But for a new
everything.
player, it's not really easy to get a Red Eyes deck because you need the Red Eyes
Yeah, you
inside
should
and the Red
actually
Eyes.
wait until Super Joy comes back.
Yeah, Super Joy, man. And I only got like one Red Eyes Spirit and nothing else, so that was pretty unfortunate.
Actually, by the time of this video being uploaded, Elegant My will be over the event.
Hooray! Yes,
It will be over in at August 11.
August 11th. So yeah, that's pretty good. So and then
Yep.
the Paradox Brothers are gonna go online right after that, or no?
No, it's actually gonna be in the 14th.
In the 14th. So we're gonna have like a few days of a break, right?
Yep. A few days of a break.
Okay. Yeah, we do have the
We still
1.5
have. I
XP.
think we will still have the dualathon and
Yeah,
the multiplier.
yeah, right. Which is gonna be pretty grindy.
But let me double check it. Double
I
confirm
mean,
it.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Actually, the multiplier will stick till August 16, and dualathon will be. Powertom, you
Yeah,
there?
I'm here.
Good.
I didn't
Uh,
die. I didn't have a stroke.
yeah, I thought so. I was hearing things through my earphones. Shit. Oh,
What?
sorry, not sorry. I don't know, man. My PC is. It has a demon in it.
Your piece is falling apart, man. How are we gonna do the payday stuff, man?
We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
Right.
And the dualathon is gonna stick till August 14.
August 14th. Right.
Yep.
So I'm pretty curious to see like what the new meta decks are gonna be like. Um,
Like a new pack, maybe.
yeah, I'm not like the new meta decks on the championship, which we haven't really seen.
Oh yeah, I mean, we did play in the qualifiers, didn't we? I
Yeah,
actually did.
I
I
mean,
reached Platinum 2 at least, yeah.
yeah,
That should
technically
happen.
everybody played in the qualifiers, but
Yeah, you didn't, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I hadn't started play yet.
No, I think you started actually just in time for the qualifiers to be over.
Yeah, I started
Like at the last day of the
yeah,
qualifiers,
something like
of the
that. Yeah,
final qualifiers, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Um, but again, that's going down, and what else is going down? I think that's pretty much what is going down. New boxes
That's
are
about it.
being released at a very quick pace, and that's pretty worrying because
What? New what?
new boxes on the shop.
Oh yeah, new packs, you mean.
It's the same thing, okay? Boxes, packs, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty worrying because we're never gonna be able to catch up as, us
Yeah, I
free to
mean,
play players.
look,
You
at
know,
one point, the Dawn of Destiny cards are gonna be outplayed by the new packs, so I guess.
yeah, that is true, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, a brand new full 200 card pack just released. I mean, it's not really good. It does have
Yeah, it's okay, it's
some
okay.
okay-ish decks, but
Look, my.
Valentine.
What. Not my. My recommendation is to save your gems, actually. Save
Yeah,
the
I would
gems.
recommend that as well,
In a
but you can also go purchase Land of the Titans. I heard it's a great box,
maybe
fantastic
you should
box. Your
maybe you should
full value
purchase
is gonna go there.
maybe you should purchase chaotic compliance. Fun fact,
Don't
I'm
purchase Chaotic
opening
Compliance. Just Iron Mark
actually
is opening Chaotic Compliance and he thinks he's fucking slick. But
dude,
hey,
I mean
listen.
chaotic compliance has actually some pretty shitty cards, but some of them are actually good.
Not really though.
You want me to list some of them?
No, I do not want you to. I think it's Master of Oz and it's the other thingy majig,
Look,
the other ritual
it's no,
thing.
it's Black Luster
Yeah,
Soldier,
right, Black Luster Soldier.
Master of Oz. There's Fusion Sage.
Yeah, there's not really anything
There's
fantastic.
Eliminating the League. Seven Tools of the Bandit. Uh, Double Summon.
Yeah, that's an okayish card,
There are also a bunch of Gemini monsters.
which nobody cares about.
Well, unless you have Phoenix Gearfried, which is also in this pack.
I mean, who's gonna make a Gemini? Like, you're the only person, you're the type of person that's gonna make a Gemini deck.
Well, yeah, me and Nick.
Nick, yeah, Nick, my favorite
Nick.
NPC.
Nick the Prick.
Nick the Dick.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. There's a lot of options, but there's not a
Yeah, I
lot of
don't know.
decks that are actually viable.
Yeah, look, what I would recommend is save your gems. No, actually, open only the Ultimate Rising.
Yeah, Ultimate
So you
Rising, and
so you
you
can
could
have
go for like
Sphere
some
Karibo. Sphere Karibo
Sphere
only.
Karibo. I mean,
When
you could go for um wait, what's the name?
what?
I don't know how to
Ultimate
think.
Blue Eyes Ultimate.
No, yeah, of course, Ultimate, but like
Yeah. In case you don't
Neo
know him,
Impact. That's the
in
one
yeah,
for
New
Mirror Wall.
Impact. Mirror Wall, yeah. And that one has Red Eyes Meteor Dragon, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
realize I don't.
It also has a
I
bunch of
think
other
yeah.
monsters. Yeah, if you want to go for any packs, I would recommend. We would actually recommend these two for those particular cards that we mentioned. Then we would recommend actually waiting for a new pack.
Yeah, we should probably, if you have a lot of the stuff that we talk about, you should probably hold on your gems
Yeah,
and wait
look,
for something really
you
strong to be
you
released.
don't need a lot of these. I mean, one mirror wall and one sphere Karibo will do. One of each fusion monster
I mean,
will
you say
definitely
that
do.
because you do have one of each, but me,
Wait, yeah, we
having
don't.
two of those as a free-to-play god, I mean, it's pretty big.
Not
But
everybody believes in the heart of the credit card. I
Heart,
mean,
yeah, Heart of the Fountain is my true
yes,
believer.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, each one of these two decks has a bunch of good things in there, so that's good.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
good.
you should. I think Dawn of Destiny is pretty strong at this point in time. It probably will
It
get
is.
overshadowed.
No,
Um,
it will not get overshadowed. It will actually get wrecked by the new box
yeah,
that
probably,
will
probably.
that will be added probably next month.
But you know, Super Rush is probably will always stay relevant because it's a really good spell
Yeah,
card.
look, each pack has one card that fits in every deck. So
Yeah, right.
if you want to go for these cards, feel free to do so. But we would recommend save your gems.
I think what I'm
They're
probably going to
precious.
do is
What?
as soon as I get a Super Rush from Dawn of Destiny,
Yep.
which is probably pretty close. I think I'm like 20 packs off of finishing the box. I'm gonna
Yep.
move on to
Chaotic.
well, chaotic, the one with the Amazons. well, not the
The
Amazons,
Amazons.
the Valkyrie's Rage, right?
Valkyrie's Rage, yeah.
Which,
Look,
I mean, the only thing I want from there really is the Wild Tornado, so I can
you
synergize it with
also
my Phoenix
actually
deck. But there is
Valkyrie's
Soul Exchange, which is pretty strong.
Valkyrie's Rage also has Soul Exchange.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
know.
Soul Exchange is pretty strong. For various different decks, and yeah, but I really just want the Wild Tornado.
Mainly Gravekeepers though. Mainly
Yeah,
Gravekeepers.
Gravekeeper's pretty strong, but in the current meta, doesn't really work.
Yeah, actually, if you don't have the appropriate cards, yeah, it will not work. But if you do, it can be quite good.
Yeah, it can be quite good, but yeah.
It can be quite good if you know how to play it. I mean, you could put there a bunch of double summons, maybe Sorceress Spell Wall. I'm just mentioning some of the cards in chaotic compliance right now.
Just a little
Uh,
bit.
just a little bit. Then Soul Exchange is good. Yeah. Then from the trader you can get Gravekeeper's Oracle
And yeah, the rest can just be farmed or enters
farm.
rewards
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. You actually, if you play ranked duels in the online PvP section, you can get tickets, lad. No,
Tiquetes.
tickets, lad. You want some tickets? No, you can get tickets, uh, uh, which can buy you some, which give you some rewards. Like you have the normal tickets that give you the normal monsters,
What?
then
Really? I didn't expect the normal tickets give you normal monsters.
yeah, rare tickets give you rare monsters, and super rare tickets give you super rare
Wow.
monsters or cards. Just cards, not just monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're not dumb to go just for the highest attack. You
No.
know,
You
you know
gotta
how
go
to
for the
play.
attack. Well, attack is strong. What do you need effects? It's only attack. Like you just need the
Give,
attack,
give me, give
attack,
me, give me
attack.
your best card. Your highest attack. Your highest attack.
My highest attack card. It's probably gonna be Meteor Black Dragon.
Meteor Black with 3,500.
Yes.
Let me give you one card, just one card, and one monster that could destroy you completely, lad.
Um.
One card is eliminating the league. The one monster is um, the Daedalus cards.
Daedalus? What?
The Leviathan Dragon and the Ocean
Oh
Dragon
yeah, yeah,
Lord.
yeah, yeah. Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, there's a nice, a really juicy monster. It is called Buster Blader, Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, that actually gains extra 1,000 attack, extra from the 2,800 attack that he already has for each
Which
dragon monster in the opponent's field,
I
if I'm not
totally
mistaken.
disagree with running that card. You should only run Meteor Black in your fusion deck because it has higher attack and that's the only thing that matters.
Maybe you
Effects
should
are for readers, just attack.
yeah, you go for that shit, lad.
That's how you get to King of Games.
You know what? Uh, you know what? Let's go for a duo.
No, I mean,
Uh, just go only Red Eyes Meteor. Go for it.
no, I mean,
Just try to use polymerization
I mean,
and
I say it as a
and
joke, but I think
fusion
that's
gate.
how the auto duel thinks. It's like,
Yeah,
every time I
that's
use
exactly what
polymerization with auto
how it
duel,
thinks.
and it has like red eyes, and the fusion substitute is like it always goes for the meter, no matter like if the opponent has
Yep.
a full on a goddamn dragon deck is gonna go for the meter. It's like that has heart
Not
attack. That's
even if
surely
he
gotta be a
has
better
a dragon
monster.
battalion, lad.
Yeah, Dragon Metallic, Aramark's best deck, the greatest deck the
Yeah.
world has ever seen.
Yeah, this is actually an original deck by yours truly.
Yeah, it's not great, so don't recommend it to anybody.
No, it's quite good, man. It's good. Shut up.
It's not. It's not. I hate to break it to you, man.
Look, just because you don't have the cards to use it doesn't mean it's bad.
I do have the cards to use it, but I do
Oh
recognize
really?
it's pretty shit.
Maybe you have two Dark Flare dragons then.
Okay, I don't have the Dark Flare dragons,
exactly,
but that's
exactly
besides the
my point.
point.
No, that's exactly my point, lad.
Um, it's not great. It's not.
Maybe you have three Kaibamen
Kaibaman.
and three Blue Eyes,
I
White
don't
Dragons.
have three blue eyes, and I don't have three Kaibaman for the
Exactly.
sole reason that they don't really work right now, and I only go with meta decks, and that's 100% the reason. It's totally
Uh,
not that I haven't played against Kaiba and I haven't farmed him. That's not the reason.
you shouldn't actually try to farm Kaiba on level 40 in the gate.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
I have tried it, but it doesn't really work.
Yeah, just don't try.
I mean,
It's
level
bad.
30 it works pretty fine, but the drop
Yeah,
rates
it's
are
okay, but
pretty shit.
no, they're too shit.
Yeah. It always, like, and if it's something, like, it's probably gonna troll you with something, so, yeah, you shouldn't really
Yeah.
go for it.
Actually, I had an idea the other day. Like,
Killing yourself?
Kaiba. Except from that,
Oh,
lad. Except
right.
from that, we've talked about it, not on camera, not
I'm
on
sorry.
mic.
I'm not
Wait,
gonna say it.
wait. We don't actually use a camera. What's the right term? Like on
A
mic, not
microphone? Yeah, right. Not on
no,
mic.
not on air. On air. That's the right term.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I had an idea for Kaiba level 40 farm. You should just stall until his monster zones are full, so he cannot summon the DD warrior, which can pretty much destroy your farm. Powertom, are you listening?
I am listening, yeah.
Good, good. Just nod when I speak,
I'm just not nodding because I'm so concentrated where you're saying, and I'm trying to listen.
so I know you're there. Yeah. So actually, uh, you have to stall until his monster zone is filled
Yeah.
with no DD warriors, and then just go for just summon a blue
I
eyes
mean,
and
doesn't he
you're
have
good.
like tribute monsters? Because he could tribute and then destroy you
I
pretty much.
guess he does. I guess he does, but it doesn't really matter because even if he does, he will just set them.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter.
maybe you could use the attack holy guard skill with the unhappy girl to lock his monsters into place, but I don't know if that would actually work. That probably will not work.
Holy Guard actually prevents you from taking damage on your turn. That's about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because there's like the what was it called, like the monster, which is unhappy
What?
girl. I think it's the name where if you attack a monster,
Yeah.
um, like it locks it into place and it can't attack. It can't do anything.
Oh,
So basically, there was like a what was it? A
a deck.
a Bakura, or was it not? Or was it? I think it was a Marik farming deck where you would just basically use three and a happy girls, and you would summon them, and you just attack into the monsters with Holy Guard, so you don't take damage. Because it
Oh,
has pretty low stats, and then you just lock them into place, and they basically couldn't do anything.
yeah, that works. But in case you don't have these kind of shit, you
Yeah,
can you can just put econs and windstorms and
and
sphere
I mean, you
Karibos
could
to
just
stall.
try hard and just pretty much try to beat him every time, and eventually you're probably gonna get a drop. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to be efficient, yeah.
Yep.
Um, yeah, but I think that's about
Actually,
it.
right now I'm trying to find his deck, what he uses. He uses.
I mean, you can find that online, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Nope, I got it. So by the looks of it, he has three Vorse Raiders, 3 Battle Axes, 3 DD Warriors, 2 Mystic Horsemen, 1 Twin-Headed Behemoth, 1 Luster Dragon 2, and 1 Blue Eyes. That's from the monsters. Then he also has 2 enemy controllers, 2 twisters, and 2 cost downs.
Ooh, that's a pretty tryhard deck.
Yup. But wait, that means that he only has one double tribute monster, which is his 1 Blue Eyes,
Yeah, Blue
and
Eyes.
and his chances of having him in his hand while you're farming are pretty low. Am I right?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's gonna get it eventually if you're not done. But like turn
Yeah,
10, he's probably
eventually.
gonna have it.
That's why the deck that you use is a deck thinning deck.
Yeah, you gotta
Meaning,
have that shot of greed.
yeah, the shard of greeds, the jar of greeds, everything. The moray of greeds, lad. The moray of
The
greeds.
Moray of Greed is really one of those, but sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's a greed card. No, you gotta have the pot of greeds, lad. The legit pot of greeds.
Yeah.
No, look, just put things that give you cards from your deck,
Just put
like
things in your deck, and it's gonna be great.
yeah, like Skelengel and Dequaichi. You can use Shard of Greed, Jar of Greed.
Greed.
Oh, no,
You can
actually,
just be
just
greedy and it will work.
yeah, you can use Blue Dragon Summoner, which when he is sent from the field to the graveyard, he gives you 1 warrior type, dragon type, or spellcaster normal monster, which can be your Blue Eyes, which you can use to block your like Kaiba's attacks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly a lot of different ways to go about it,
Yep.
and there's a lot of people who have made decks, so we're probably not the best people to tell you about that. But yeah, you
Yep.
can. You can certainly
You
find.
can use our advice sometimes.
Yeah, you can use our advice as very good Yu-Gi-Oh athletes, and we have
Yep.
very good experience on the Yu-Gi-Oh sport.
Of course we do.
Yeah, but is there anything else we'll have to say? Because we are.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So should we wrap it up for today?
Yeah, I guess we
I mean,
could.
yeah, it's a little bit on the lower side, and in comparison to our previous podcasts, but well, I
Yeah,
mean, it
not
is the same
really.
podcast. The previous
Yeah,
episode is
but
what I
not
mean.
really.
Yeah, not really, but not really.
It's close, but not
Probably
really.
like 5 minutes off or something.
Yeah, I mean,
I
look,
mean,
the
along
first
with
one
the
was.
outro and how much time it's gonna take us to re-say all the stuff we said in the beginning, it's gonna probably end up being the
Yeah, look.
same.
Wait, did we say in the beginning that we're gonna live stream on Saturday?
I don't
Did
know.
we?
Did we say in
Did
the beginning that if we get 15 likes, we'll do a live stream?
a legit live stream
A
and not a
legit live
gameplay
stream
live
of the
stream?
podcast? I don't
Say
know.
what?
Did we say in the beginning? Okay, I'm
Did
gonna
we
stop.
say
It's not going.
we might have? We
Bitch, we
should have,
might have.
but did we? Did we?
So yeah. We will be
Yep.
live stream today. When this video goes up, you're gonna go down in the description and you're gonna find some stuff. First thing
Yep.
you're gonna find is my channel, right? Or
No.
or
No.
is it your Facebook first?
No. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna put
Okay, it
first.
doesn't matter. You're gonna find some
Doesn't
stuff. It's
matter.
gonna be
You're
my
gonna find some.
channel. It's gonna be Ironmark's Facebook. It's gonna be my Twitch. So you can come on over and follow or whatever, or just tune in for the stream.
Yep.
Which
We can do that.
don't
We will
we don't
probably announce it
know when
a bit.
it's going to happen. Yeah, what time it's gonna
Yeah.
happen? But it's probably gonna
Yeah.
be later on in the day.
Yeah, I guess
So
more like towards the night, maybe.
yeah, it
The
depends where
night.
you live.
The night is
Obviously,
dark and full of terrors, I guess.
sure, very
But
nice
not for
meme,
us. The night will be dark and full of games, I suppose.
and full of stuff. I don't
Yep.
know.
I guess at one point we could see the sun rise.
We could also see the sun explode and then this podcast would end, right?
Yeah,
Good meme.
so
Good meme.
someone said that might have been me that when the sun explodes, this podcast will be over.
Yes,
Someone said that. That
that's
might
very
have
true.
been me. That might have been me. Or Powertom. We don't know. Nobody
Nobody
knows.
knows it, but you've got the secret smile, and you use it only for. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
don't. You
So,
had to go there.
yeah, live stream. Follow
Yep.
on, like, whatever on Facebook.
Wait,
Subscribe
let's
stuff.
let us say what we're gonna do in the live stream.
Um,
Let's
stuff.
try to predict what we're gonna do in the live stream, and then when people come back to the
So people
episode,
can
to this,
complain that we are not doing what we're saying.
yeah, like
Right.
yeah,
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
yeah. Let's try and see what we're gonna do. So, what are we gonna do?
We
What are we gonna
are
play?
going to. Well, I'm gonna probably have some game on the background. Probably Path of Exile because 3.0 released, and I'm gonna play as we talk about stuff. We are
Yeah,
gonna
I
talk
guess
about a lot
I
of random stuff, and we're just gonna be talking. Like it's gonna be like a chill stream.
just
So
talk. And actually, I have a bunch of topics to talk about in mind. Mostly movie stuff, but still
yeah,
stuff
I mean
to
the
talk
the
about.
sure thing is, if you like the podcast and if you enjoy what happens on, you will enjoy the stream, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, you will.
And the plus thing is, and the great thing is that you will be able to interact and write in chat and ask us anything you
Yeah,
want, and we'll be
mostly
there.
with me because I will be checking the stream. I will
Yeah,
be the tester.
you will be the stream. I will be on the checking the chat, obviously, but you know,
Yeah, you will be, but mostly me. I because you will be playing
I
with
mean,
me more.
I do have a another monitor. I mean, not
Yeah,
actual monitor, but
yeah.
I do have a way
I
of checking my chat. I'm not
yeah I
that bad
know.
of a streamer. You know what I'm saying here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have some interaction. That's what we're saying
Yeah,
here.
this time it's gonna be easier because I'm here to help, lads. Here to
Right.
help. Not
So
just talk, help.
yeah, I'm actually gonna be doing my scheduled every week stream on Sunday 4 p.m. UTC, which is gonna be Path of Exile hashtag shameless promotion. Um,
Hashtag shameless promotion as always.
yeah, you actually did an announcement and you said that something's gonna be coming up, and that something didn't come up. What do you have to say about yourself? That's what I thought.
I guess you should have known better, man.
I guess
I mean, you should have known.
the first step of liking our remark is not expecting everything.
Yeah, I mean, not everything is gonna happen. I had things to do, like train in bed fu.
What?
It's like kung fu, but
But
in bed.
very good meme.
But yeah, I
Right.
had I had things to do, like being lazy and farming in dual links, I suppose.
Fantastic way.
I
You
also
just
have a bunch of tests coming up, so I have to study.
right.
So
I
there
think
it goes.
you Okay. Yeah. Sure.
You know what? Actually, you know what an easy video would be for me to make in a short time? A story time video. So I
Right. Yeah. You
guess,
should do that at some
yeah,
point.
I got a bunch of fun stories,
Yeah.
which
Like
might not be
the
that
one
fun,
time
but
you
still fun talking about. So yeah, that's gonna probably be happening if I have no other
you
ideas.
heard him, boys. I next week the same podcast, the same recording. I'm gonna bring the same thing up,
Same day,
and you're gonna be like, "Well, I didn't have time to
Saturday.
make my story time. It didn't happen. It just didn't happen."
Yeah, it
But
just didn't happen, did it though?
I mean,
Did it?
I'm not really in the clear because didn't upload this week. But shut up
Yep.
about it.
Okay.
It's the thing is my videos are so quality and so very hard and amazing to make that you just like upping the quality can just reduce the quantity. That's how it goes, man.
Yep.
That's how
I
it
know,
goes.
man. I know what you mean.
So yeah, I think it is time to end the podcast. We have actually reached
What?
a reasonable time. So,
Yeah, bunch of stalling for time.
a bunch of stalling for time. So, yeah, we'd like to thank you for watching, and
Yeah,
we will
I
see
guess
you.
I should do the outro since it's on my channel. So,
Okay,
as
okay.
our best friend Powertom here said, links in the description, his channel, his Twitch account, my channel's Facebook page, uh, my Twitter page. I don't know if I'm gonna put his Twitter page, but
You don't
I
have to do that. Like you did, you
yeah,
don't need that.
I don't have to do that. People know. People know.
Yeah, I mean, if people just come over to my channel, you can just find it. It's not a
Yeah,
big deal.
they can just find it. It's easy. Yeah, you can leave a like, drop a like, subscribe,
10
leave
likes,
some.
and Iron Man kills himself on stream.
No, no,
Yes.
no, I'm not gonna do
Yes.
it. No.
100% is gonna happen. Yeah,
Look,
go on, move
if
on, move on. Yeah.
no, if we get 50 likes, I'm gonna dress up as a pope and run around the city.
What?
Okay. Okay.
Seems pretty legit, and
Look,
one day we
if we
will reach that amount of likes, and you will have to do that because that did actually
if
happen.
we get 100, if we get 100 like,
Oh,
I'm
now
gonna
he
run around
changes.
this.
Now he's like, if we get 100, I mean,
If we get 100 likes, I'm gonna run around the city naked. I'm sure that's gonna happen though.
that is
Um,
100% gonna happen, and you will do that,
I know.
and I will be filming you.
I doomed myself. Shoot me.
I'm gonna.
Anyways,
Right.
links in the description. The like is down there somewhere. You can click it. It's a button. While you subscribe, just click the bell thingy. That's the notification
Oh
button.
my God, he's doing the notification thing. You've hit a new low. You know that, right?
I know, man. But since everybody's doing it, I guess we should do it as well.
Yeah,
You
makes
know,
total sense. Since everybody's killing, since everybody's robbing, me robbing isn't a crime. Very good logic, my boy.
well, not everybody is Robin Aaron. No,
No. Just no.
no, yeah. So, notification button right next to the subscribe button. Just subscribe, notifications, drop a like, drop a comment, and I guess click the links in the description, and that's it from us. So, Tom does the outro, does his outro, and then I do my outro. So go ahead.
You said click the links in this video about 14 times there, okay? It was really painful. You had to go there. You just had to go
I
there.
I had to go there, lad.
Yeah,
And
thank you for
you got
watching.
cut.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye, boys.